Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Esther from Esther-Astro-Healing. Just want to make a brief short video about upcoming week, and as well kind of for us to start to prepare for next week, November 14. We're going to have very important lunar eclipse. Super important because we're going to enter to the corridor of eclipses, which will continue with the solar, a very important eclipse in December. So what's really important about this week, there's actually a reason why I call this video the week of mental discipline. So let's look right now to the on the sky, and let's understand what's really happening with the stars. I don't know if you felt yesterday Sunday was kind of heavy day, and was like in the stars was really not easy day. If you can look at the moon, you can see my arrow. Moon was in the stink of Scorpio. And yesterday was really hard day and a heavy day, especially for people who connect to moon and people who connect to really to spirituality, who in tune with energetical vibrations, right? So today it's much easier day. We exiting from that, and moon right now in Sagittarius. Now, what I really want to mention, guys, I already wanted to be prepared. Start to organize yourself before this lunar eclipse. Do not do anything 2-3 days before lunar eclipse. Literally start from November 11. November 11, it's going to be heavy day. I'm just telling you right now, astrologically. It doesn't mean we need to feel this way, but we need to understand we're not going to have too much support from above. So this lunar eclipse, we don't do anything new, and the whole period of time of the corridor of the eclipses. But before we have this whole week, we have very auspicious position for Venus, especially for air sign. You guys, Geminis, Libras, and what we have here, Aquarius. You guys going to have really good time, especially with relationship. And if you have good important planets in air sign, really consider, especially if you have a Venus in air sign, it's really excellent, or moon or sun, any really good sign. This is really auspicious period. You actually can meet someone or can reconnect with someone who you know really for a long time. It's a really good support from above. So what's really important, let's go right now with the lunar days, so we understand what signs needs to understand how this week will play. And like I said, today and tomorrow, it's actually easy day. Compare what's going to start already on 10, evening of 10th, and then 11. So Friday, Thursday night to Friday, the Friday whole day, we're going to have a couple of positions that I'm going to show you right now. One thing you need to see, we have one of the reasons, again, I mentioned about the mental discipline. We have in Mars together conjunct, exactly conjunction with Mercury. And when such a thing happens, our thoughts can be more fiery. So anything happen on a mental level, we will be looking for fights. Even people who used to be, we consider like a quiet people who never looking for confrontation, right now the energy of confrontation in the sky. So because we know that and we're aware what's happening in the sky, we're going to take this to consideration. So we're not here to be slaves of the energetical force of the stars. We're here to work in alignment with the stars. This is the whole idea of this knowledge, right? So let's go tomorrow. We're going to go on November 9th. So November 9, moon still in Sagittarius. And every time when moon in Sagittarius, we have urge for fairness. We have urge for deep understanding and spirituality and religiosity, by the way, right? Because Sagittarius represent both. Sagittarius is the sign which is represent religious. It's almost in a way like a Capricorn in the sense how they connect to religious, but because Sagittarius at the same time has a Jupiter, and Jupiter help us to understand the deep spirituality even inside of the religious, so this helps. And we have Venus in Sagittarius, which is, like I mentioned, it's really good positive days for, especially for the air sign. Okay. And one thing we need to always remember, besides, I just want to mention, it's not just we have Mars and Mercury conjunct together in Libra. And again, what is the Libra? Libra looking for fairness, Libra looking for justice, but it's exactly facing Uranus. Now, Uranus really activating the urge of the revolutionary, theme. So the masses, the people, which is Moon represent people, right? Sun represent, the leaders of the countries. And right now, Sun kind of been is well pushed a little bit by Mars and by Mercury. So everything was so together. It's almost like cosmos preparing us for this eclipse period, which will create a lot of changes, a lot of changes. I'm working right now on a video I mentioned in my post, I Am the Healer. This video will explain a lot of things about many different habits we need to change, connect to the healing, the way how we eat, the way how we understand our bodies, and how we can heal our bodies. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video. I should be done by today. So let's understand the whole week. So tomorrow it's going to be, again, okay day. It's nothing really major. Let's go to Thursday, November 10th. So November 10th, we have Moon in Capricorn. And Moon in Capricorn, it's in the same right now, in the same house with Saturn. Now, when Moon with Capricorn represents Saturn, but the Saturn is actually right now in Capricorn. So Moon gonna start a little bit feel compressed, and you're gonna feel emotionally, urge of responsibility. Again, this is the good week to complete things. Don't wait until last moment. When already November 11, already Friday comes, and the whole next week, we're already in the energy of starting to preparation for the lunar eclipse. Okay, so just be aware, guys. I will make completely separate video about eclipses. There's a lot of things going on. I'm not going to scare you, but I'm going to tell you the truth, what's really going to happen, and how it's important for us as a spiritual being will be prepared for this period of time. And instead to add the fiery energy and negative energy and conflict energy, we're here to create more balance. And it's really important for us, while we're going through the, the whole universe going through this period, and especially we here on the earth, we have to go through such a deep transformation. It's really important to stay happy. It's really important to enjoy, to live life. We can't just to wake up in the morning and think, my God, what's going to happen? There's inflation coming, there's lack of that. No, absolutely not. Opposite. We need to show cosmos, we need to show creation, then we have a full trust. And whatever is happening right now, it's only for good. It's only showing how much the changes was really needed, and how much we all need to start to reconnect to our essence, to reconnect to nature, to reconnect to each other, right? So we can't see this as a negative. We only can see this as a positive. But while we're going through transmission, it's like when you're preparing yourself for operation, you have to go through a certain diet, you have to go through certain preparation for your body, to ease your body in order the operation will go more successful, right? So same thing here. Cosmos right now working on us. They're preparing us for completely new understanding, so to say, new earth, which is it's already here. And a lot of spiritual beings already live this way. They already know how to live together with nature, with animals, how to not abuse things around you, how to use things less in order to create more, to make everything more alive. This is where we're getting more and more. So it's all good news. It really depends. It's all in perspective, right? It's like it says in Zohar in Aramaic, Sof Maaseh b'machshavat Elah. Our thoughts create reality. And we need to understand more and more than our biggest essence. It's really our high consciousness. It's one of the most important things we can have entering to this new period for humanity, right? So let's go further. Let's go to 11. So November 11, as I mentioned, Moon is going to be actually conjuncting exactly with Jupiter. But at the same time, we're going to have here in the sky Mars, and again, Mars and Mercury, because they're still in complete conjunction, and with the Sun, and they in opposition with Uranus, we're going to feel more and more urge. And by the way, another thing, we still have in a square with Neptune. So it's going to be illusion and confusion in a sense with the fight we have inside, inside of us. So we need to remember that. But what's really, really important about the Friday and Saturday, Shabbat, I don't like to call just Saturday because it is Shabbat. It's one of the highest day of the each week we have. It's the day, the holy day. It's the holiest of the holy of the days. It says Shabbat cover any holiday. No matter what kind of high holidays we have, there's nothing higher than Shabbat. And we have every week. So Creator gave us such an amazing cosmic window of opportunity to connect to our essence and to connect to our higher spirituality and to use Shabbat to study and to connect to our essence, because it says in our old books in Talmud, when you study in Gemara, I was just recently study one of my favorite tzaddikim, Ben Ish Chai, and he mentioned again, every time when we study during Shabbat hours, our actually memory double. We have much more support because even our mochin, the angel who always with us, our spirit, our personal spirit, he always with us on Shabbat, he's helping us even more to elevate our consciousness. So the Friday, what's really interesting about moon, even though it's still in Capricorn, it has exact conjunction together with Jupiter. And Jupiter will help us, to understand spirituality on higher level. So let's go to Shabbat. And Shabbat, we're going to have moon in Aquarius. When moon in Aquarius, it's unbelievable because Aquarius is one of the signs, people who born Aquarius or people who have really important planets in Aquarius. Sorry, my furry kids barking right now. Leo, come baby, come my love, come to Ima, come Hamudi. Sorry, guys. So the moon, when the moon in Aquarius, especially when it's fallen Shabbat, it's unbelievable. We don't have every Shabbat moon. And moon, it's a 9-degree. And what's happened, it's actually connected to the heart of Aquarius. So this Shabbat is going to be amazing for like every Shabbat, but because moon in Aquarius, we can understand spirituality on almost on human level. Like on an angelic level, because Aquarius, it says in the old books, Aquarius, who born in Aquarius and has an important planet in Aquarius, they're not considered completely humans. They like these people have a higher understanding of spirituality. They almost like a souls of the future. They understand the past, but they know how it's supposed to be in the future. So really, really powerful. This Saturday, very, very powerful. And then we have Sunday. Let's go quickly to Sunday. Let's see what's happened. We still have moon in Aquarius and it's conjunct with Neptune. So we have to be, a moon will start to give us a little bit, we're going to have a little bit emotional confusion. So don't pay attention if somebody said something or somebody looks certain way. Don't create any movies, because when moon conjunct with Neptune, it can be number one disaster for creating conflict from nothing. Okay, so don't connect to this illusion. It's not really worth it. And another thing really, really important, on the Sunday, we're going to have, we still have sun in Libra. You can see over here. And we have continuation of the preparation for the moon slowly, getting fuller and fuller. So we're going to feel more and more emotions, right? Remember, now when we exit from new moon, we're going to the full moon. So now moon getting more body. One thing I forgot to mention about the amazing star Apollo. Now Apollo right now going through elliptical phases. So what really important for you guys to remember, if you have in your chart, you have connection to Apollo, and Apollo is connected to Leo as well, the sign of Leos. And it's really powerful star, and it's visible, and it's giving us a lot of energy until November 14. So what's really important to study astrology, to understand your own chart. And Apollo is the star of royalty, it's the star of celebration, is the star of remember in the ancient Greeks, Apollo, they used the star for Zeus was the son of Apollo, and it's used for Olympics as well. But what's really important, it's all methodology, which is I'm not really connected to, because we connect into the much higher understanding of things, right? So what really important about Apollo, it's really important, almost like another sun, like a Cyrus. It's have a huge, tremendous influence on us here. And if you have Apollo in your star, in your chart, use this opportunity, because you can make some decisions and they can stay for the very long time. So this is how it's important to know your star as well, in your chart, in order for you to connect to your own blessings within your chart as well. Okay, guys, I hope this information and great benefits for you. I'm looking forward to connect with you more. Remember, always connect to the bigger picture to understand why we are right now here in this period of time of the humanity. In each soul, it's really super important, very important, our level of thoughts, of consciousness, what we inject in what kind of energetical force, and as well how we share information. And I always believe, this is what ancients teaching us. Every time when we elevate our consciousness, of our thoughts, we change matter, we change reality, and we change the energy, because our thoughts, we're very powerful beings. Okay, I wish you many blessings and have a wonderful week ahead. Bye bye.